I'm going to tell you a bit about the GYRO-CUT. It's a revolutionary new tool with virtually limitless applications in the craft and hobby sectors. This is GYRO-CUT. It's ergonomically designed for right-handed use or left-handed use. The product has a rotating hardened steel blade and relies on two miniature ball bearings to ensure free movement of the blade. So how does GYRO-CUT differ from other craft knives? Well, for a start, it's much safer. The blade has been designed so that it won't cut your skin in normal use, unlike a scalpel. But what you really want to see is how it cuts thin sheet materials. So before we do that, what do we actually need to get started? Basically, we use self-healing cutting mats. This is a large cutting mat, but you could alternatively use a smaller A4 version, as long as it's a self-healing variety. And we use a low tack spray adhesive, which we spray onto the surface of the mat, and that'll hold your work down while you cut with the GYRO-CUT. So to start with, try cutting a straight line, and by applying the right amount of downward force, you'll notice that it's cut the paper perfectly. Once you've got the right amount of downward force, you can then start to explore the rotational aspect of the blade in a sort of slalom shape down the paper, and you'll see it's cut that perfectly as well. Once you've mastered the amount of downward force required, you can then start to work freehand to produce all sorts of different artwork and shapes. And again, it's cut that shape perfectly. With the GYRO-CUT, we can use a plastic ruler, and unlike a scalpel, the GYRO-CUT can cut in both directions and it won't damage the edge of your plastic ruler. We can use a plastic French curve, go round the shape, and the GYRO-CUT won't damage the edge of the plastic curve, and it'll cut a nice clean curve every time. We have the Easy Roundel kit, which was originally designed for model aircraft enthusiasts, but it's equally useful for crafters, for cutting stencils, circles, and all sorts of different shapes. And in this case, you can see we've cut a nice crescent moon, which we can then use to create further artwork around. The Easy Roundel kit is also perfect for cutting circles out of thin sheet materials, and you get a perfect circle every time. GYRO-CUT is also perfect for cutting stickers out of sticky back vinyl, and we can then take the sticker and transfer it to our card or other piece of artwork and stick it on like that. The GYRO-CUT can also be used for decoupage. You can follow intricate shapes using the rotation of the blade. Just trace around the shape. And it's very easy to produce quite complex shapes quickly and easily. And there it is. Okay, so you see me cut smooth curves, and we've done freehand straight lines and straight lines with a plastic ruler. But if you want to do sharp corners, for example on lettering, just stop, rotate the blade, go in a new direction, and you'll end up with nice, clean, 90-degree corners, like so. In the hands of somebody creative, the GYRO-CUT can create intricate stencils, which are really quite amazing. GYRO-CUT has a hardened steel blade, which will last a long time in normal use, but eventually, when you need to replace it, it's very easy to do. You can buy replacement blades in this handy packet, which contains 2 blades and 2 protective covers. Take a pair of pliers, grip the blade firmly and pull the blade out. To replace the new blade, simply push the blade in place and you're ready to go. So there it is. The GYRO-CUT really is the perfect tool for all creative people. We're in the process of developing new products to go with the GYRO-CUT. Please keep in touch with your local supplier for more news. To order your GYRO-CUT, please go to www.craftyproducts.co.uk now.